time, no chance for another line. Seasons come and seasons go, some will die and some will grow. Times are changing, so are you. You know what you gotta do. Oh, anything that you want, you can buy. Anyone could sing la la la, and you'd be alright. When everyone who lived here before can barely get by. If there was any way you could buy love, you'd be alright.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another camp build here in Fallout 76. I'm Fuzzbrain. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. So we are here in Burning Springs. So we're just south of Athens, north of Shade Hill Church, northwest of Super Duper Mart, kind of at the nexus of a couple little roads here. So you can see Athens right over there. And I will be honest with you, this area is very high traffic with enemies. So if you do want to build here, be sure to keep that in mind. It feels like every time I spawn in here, there's either rat hogs or the rust raiders. So they usually come from down there. And so that's why I have some turrets and stuff up there. But this area is nice. I mean, it's fine. I just liked it for what I needed it for, build-wise. I'd been looking for like a flat area for a while. This isn't super flat, but it kind of checks the boxes that I wanted to check for this camp, so that's why I built here. But do keep that in mind if you decide to build here. All right, cool. Let's take a walk around here. So on this side, come over here. I was just attacked. You see some stuff there by wolves, I think. So this, I'm using this one prefab. It's the gas station prefab thing. I forget exactly what it's called, but it was in the item shop a couple weeks ago. I have it plugged in. I have the generator back here behind this Red Rocket dumpster. And that's it. There's really nothing else back here, honestly. But I am using this Abraxadine chemical truck, which we'll get into in a minute. But I struggled with, if you were watching some of my live streams, I struggled with kind of where to place it. And I think I found a good spot. And I kind of wrapped the fencing around it too, which worked out really well. On this side here is not a whole lot either, just kind of like the more fencing and the Brontosaurus. And that's about it. The other side here, there's really nothing else. I mean, there's fencing, but that's about it. But keep everyone out. You know what I mean? Cool. I will say, if you are kind of new to camp building and are looking to add some kind of character to your camp, try finding places that have like junk like this, just kind of laying around. This isn't something I built. This was just already here. And so use stuff that's in the world to your advantage. And so I'm using it to kind of funnel in the camp here. But there's a lot of just junk all around the map that you can use for various things. And that's what I'm using it for this one. But I think it came out really well. Cool. So the idea for this camp was a kind of a twist on the Dino Diner. So up here in Burning Springs is the Dino Peaks Mini Golf, and they have like a little Dino Diner there. But I'm calling this one Dino Diner Junior because it's a little tiny diner. And we also have, you know, the dinosaur here as well, the Brontosaurus. It's kind of a theme, you know, I'm kind of going for it. So, but it is very junkified, as you can tell. I'm using a copious amount of these new Dino rope fences, the Dino putt-putt rope fences. They're amazing. I love them. Like, they just give you the right amount of junkiness, you know what I mean? And just kind of like thrown together. Look, I adore them. I love them. I'm going to be using them like so much in all my camps. And for this camp too, I've been trying to use a lot of stuff that I haven't used before, and also things that I've gotten from this season. So you'll kind of see things dotted around. I'll try to point them out as I get to them. But yeah, I don't usually have ramen in my camp, but I don't know, for whatever reason it just kind of made sense to have one here. I needed to kind of fill out this main space with stuff, so that was kind of the idea. It kind of made sense to do it. We got this new, I forget what it's called, this car here, and I'm using it to hold a turret, but I'm sure there's better uses for it. But I think it works really nice as a, you know, you just plopped it on top of that. Yeah, I know, moo. On top of that barricade there, and it works out really well. I was gonna add more stuff in there, but you know, I ran out of budget, all that kind of stuff, you know, the usual. That's how it goes. So over here I have the new bounty board, and I wanted to do more stuff with it, but I just don't have the bounty posters unlocked yet. I just haven't been able to unlock them. I've been doing so many bounty hunts, but it's so dependent on getting the right ones, you know. There's still 3 or 4 groups that I haven't unlocked yet, so I just haven't gotten to it. I have a mole rat generator back here, working overtime. And I don't usually have water purifiers and stuff in my camps, but this one kind of made sense to have one here. It is a diner after all. Cool. So these steps, it took me a long time to figure out how to get a sensible pathway up to the top of the Brontosaurus. So I'm using these, the fort, I think they're from the fort pack bundle thing. And they're full stair height, but they go up at angles like this, and it just seemed to work out really well. And with the new free build mode, it just helps to it helps to place everything just so that you can make it work for you, you know what I mean? Yeah, up here, pretty simple stuff. Like I said, I'm using these rope fences quite a bit. Just a little hangout space. If you see all my other builds, you know how much I love little hangout spaces. And so, yeah, just place to come and chill. Like it's also a lookout, so you can kind of keep an eye out as well. See what's going on down there at the Super Duper Mart. And this is that new bounty flare thing. It made sense to kind of put it here. If you did, I don't know, it doesn't do anything, but it's a nice little decoration, you know. So yeah, this came out really well. I really liked it. Initially, my idea was going to be to have it connected to like the trees and stuff like that, but it became too much of a, like, it's just too much to try to do for this build. So I might do it later, but you know. Oh, this is one of those new Raider things. Raider platform walkway things that we got from this new season. I'm only about like level 70 or so in the season so far. And so I just unlocked those, so I wanted to use them a little bit, but I think it was too late in the build to use them for other things, but I will in the future, obviously. We have a big brewing vat here, which is really nice. It kind of fits in well with the diner theme as well. Over on this side, I just have some stuff planted. I mean, this is a diner. We want some fresh produce, you know, for guests coming through, that sort of thing. Using this new Tycoon Lake sign as well. It's kind of like a makeshift wall. You can see down under here, I used some of the piers as flooring inside the truck. So you'll see that in a minute, but I think it came out really well. Got some of the new prickle fruit or whatever it's called. I like that we can plant it. I think it's a really great addition. And up here, pretty simple stuff. Another kind of just chill seating area where you can kind of hang out, keep an eye on those hogs down there. Maybe do a little scouting out, you know, that sort of thing. Sweet. And then that's about it outside. Let's go inside. We have this like really cool barricade here as well. I forget what it's called, but I adore it. Love it. Okay, so in here is, so this prefab was basically like a gas station thing. So this was kind of like you could fit a car in here. I think that was the idea. But I'm just using it for, you know, crafting workshop sort of area. I just merged that new workbench we got with the ammo workbench, you know, the tinker bench. I forget what it's called, but it's a new variant of it. It just kind of merged it right in there using the free mode. It's not the greatest looking thing, but it works. It works. Okay, got my weapons workbench here. Just crammed it full of junk and stuff, you know. Looking pretty nice. And a chem workstation as well. I didn't really do too much with this. I do have my, you know, chem stash thing there, but that's about it. I didn't really do much else. It's a really nice asset in general, so I didn't really have to kind of jazz it up at all. So yeah, I think this came out really well. Up in this roof here, it's usually open, or it comes open, but I just put in a glass roof tile there, and it works pretty well. I like it. I suppose I could just keep it open, but you know, whatever. Alright, cool. Over here, kind of the little vending area. We got Nuka-Cola, Sunset Sarsaparilla, and a cigarette vending machine as well. Over here, I want to make use of a couple new items here. So, another little hangout spot. So this is one of those radar-y totem fire things. I don't know what they're called, I forget. But it's merged into one of the dino egg trash bins. And that itself is merged into this saw blade table. And it's all sitting on top of one of those chain tires. And I think it works really well. Like you can use this little table, little hangout spot, and it just, I don't know, it came together kind of nice, you know. And come chill. Grab a bite in the diner, come hang out here. This is, I love this asset too. I didn't really know what to do with it, but I just put it right here for now. This like car bench thing. I do love it. There's another variant of it too that I have, the red one. It didn't quite fit in as well here in this camp, but I'll use it for another one, I think. This is just a little tiny bedroom. I didn't know what to do with this area, but bedroom made sense, you know, like if people are coming by and they want to get rested up, that sort of thing, they can have a snooze. It's very lightly decorated in here. I eventually ran out of budget because this was kind of the last thing I did, but I really like it. It's very kind of bare bones, but it works, you know. Alright, so this is inside the diner. This came together really well. This is kind of everything you'd want in a little diner. So you have a little counter area. Okay, so yeah, the countertop is actually turned around. It's backwards. White spring variant. So on the other side here, you kind of get the nice design. But I think it worked better backwards like that. Kind of gives it a nice rustic look. You know what I mean? And the whole thing kind of turned out really well. So we have some of the new, so this new stool here. And we have this stool too. I don't know where this came from, honestly. I forget. This came from somewhere. But we have the cannery back here, which kind of makes sense for the diner. And this Nuka-Cola brewing vat thing, brewing machine as well. Or is it a fermenter? It's a brewing, or one of those. It's one of those. The Nuka-Cola display here as well. Always looks fantastic. and magazine rack too. Little diner seating from stolen from Red Rocket, you know, but it's okay. It works here. So I got my one vendor here, little tip jar, and the Nuka-Cola candy as well that sits right on top there. And yeah, so you come back here. So this is the new Super Duper Mart case. And so I'm using this as kind of like, it's supposed to be a cooler, like a fridge. It doesn't act like a fridge, obviously, but it's like the cooler variant, let's say. So I have a little blue light in there, and it's acting as sort of a cooler. But not doing a good job here because we have some flies going on, but that's where we keep some of the meat to kind of keep cooking. There's storage up there as well. Got our fridge, some goodies. I always need to have a coffee machine and the tea as well. As a melee build, it's kind of crucial for AP, so I always have to have this in my camp. So it helps to have a kitchen that makes sense in them. Here I just kind of merged the stove down inside this backwards, I think it's a backwards bookcase. And it came out really well. I was going to put some stuff in these shelves, kind of fill it out a little bit, but it ran out of budget, you know, is what it is. It's okay though. So yeah, popcorn machine fit really well in that little space. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, this is looking nice. Can be like a soda jerk, the soda fountain. You help people with their orders, sort of thing. See over here, I just kind of lightly decorated, and I'm using, you can see them under there, using the chessboard displays, but it sucks that they kind of sink down under. You can kind of see them a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna wave my hand a little bit. Have my cryo freezer here if I want to get some fishing done. And yeah, just kind of filled it with some food bits and bobs and that sort of thing. I think it works really well. Got my Nuka-Cola, little Nuka-Cola display stuff up here as well. So yeah, overall I really like how this turned out. I didn't really have to decorate too much in here. And yeah, you can kind of, I should have put like Yasmin in here to have some sort of action going on, but her stove didn't quite fit in with the theme, so it's all good. It's all good. I don't really have an ally here. I do have my trusty Brahmin though. So yeah, that's the build. Overall, I'm really happy with how this came out. I think it's, whoop, I'm stuck. It's a good use of all of the kind of new stuff that we got, and there's still some stuff that I haven't gotten yet in the season, so I'm waiting to kind of unlock a lot of that. So once I do, I'll probably build another thing. What I'm thinking maybe next, I'm feeling a modern build, honestly. It might be time to do another one. So keep an eye out for that. But I may or may not have another one after this one, just because I'm taking a week or two off for Christmas. So this might be the last one for the year. Anyway, have a great holiday, if I don't talk to you before then. And yeah, I'll see you on the other side of the new year. Take it easy, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.